Chelsea have been offered Eden Hazard for €60 million this summer, as he will never wear the white of Real Madrid again. Hazard's high salary and the fact that the Chelsea squad has similar profile players to the Belgian is a problem. Diario AS via A Bola. Luciano Spalletti, Napoli Manager, find me something that I can chain myself to. Holding on to Koulibaly, I'm going to chain myself there. Antoine Griezmann's priority is to stay in Spain. At the moment the Frenchman is not open to either the Premier League or Serie A or other leagues. MatteMoretto. Pierluigi Gollini today in Milano after first part of his medical as new Tottenham player. I'm so happy. Fabrizio Romano exclusive. In England they insist that Real Madrid will invest the money they will receive for Varane in signing Pau Torres. Real Madrid denied this. They stress that they do not plan to further reinforce the central defense. Antoine. Chelsea coach Andre Flo promotes Erling Haaland to Chelsea. The culture in England is quite similar for someone who comes from Norway. It would be pretty easy for Haaland, there shouldn't be any problems. Obviously it's a very tough league, tougher than any other in the world. That's the biggest challenge for players who come from any corner of the world. Roberto Carlos retired in 2015, came back for a match and still lifted a trophy before Harry Kane. Lewis Spate will link up with the Leeds United under-23s for the forthcoming season after completing transfer. Chelsea. Chelsea development squad assistant coach Eric Ramsey has joined Manchester United as a men's first-team coach. Via Chelsea FC, Puskas Arena will host the UEFA Super Cup on the 11th of August. It will be the first time the venue has hosted the Super Cup. Who is winning? Chelsea have made an inquiry about Sassuolo's Domenico Berardi after failing to get anywhere in their efforts to bring in Italy teammate Federico Chiesa. Barcelona have reportedly been offered the chance to sign Donny van de Beek, but the Manchester United midfielder is determined to stay and fight for his place at Old Trafford. Sportsmail. Phil Neville demanded his players take a long, hard look at themselves after Inter Miami lost the sixth consecutive match. Miami were thrashed 5-0 at home by New England Revolution on Wednesday night, a result that leaves them with the worst record of all 27 MLS sides. Chelsea will show pre-season matches against Bournemouth, Arsenal and Tottenham on the 5th Stand app. The match against Bournemouth will be shown for free, whilst the Mind Series games against Arsenal and Tottenham will cost £7.99, with all proceeds going to support mental health projects. On this day, in 2002, Manchester United signed Rio Ferdinand from Leeds United for £30 million. 12 seasons, 455 games, 14 trophies, a Rolls-Royce of a defender. After self-isolating, Kennedy is back in at Cobham today. Do John Sterling last year. My dream is just to play for Chelsea. It's the club I've been at since I was a baby. I have to play for that team. 100% I'll achieve that. I just got to put my mind to it and show it on the pitch. One day I will wear that shirt again. Mentality 100 points. Both Neuer and Lewandowski asking critical questions internally. I would take the Chelsea interest in Lewandowski seriously. Manuel Veth. Christian Pulisic on winning the UCL with Chelsea. The whole thing was kind of unreal. I don't know, winning it has never really fully hit me, I don't think. Maybe it will in more time. I think it will take me a couple of years for it to really sink in. Via Chelsea FC, Kylian Mbappe will run his contract down at PSG and join Real Madrid for free next summer. Marca. West Ham manager David Moyes will target Chelsea's English midfielder Ross Barkley if the club cannot sign Lingard. Daily Mirror. Chelsea are willing to let English striker Tammy Abraham join Premier League rivals Arsenal on loan. Tottenham and West Ham are also keen on the 23-year-old. BBC Sport. Fabrizio Romano has said that Liverpool will go for a new midfielder, but it won't be Nicolo Barella. Liverpool Echo. AC Milan are still interested in Chelsea star Hakim Ziyech, but a move is unlikely this summer. Football Italia. PSG remain in contact with Kalidou Koulibaly after a representative of the Napoli defender met with PSG in Paris this week. Foot Mercato. Everton forward Bernard is reportedly ready to bring the curtain down on his time at Goodison Park and is in talks with several clubs from the United Arab Emirates over a summer move. The Sun. Atalanta goalkeeper Pierluigi Golini will fly to London today afternoon to undergo his medical at Tottenham Hotspur, ahead of an initial loan move. Gianluca Di Marzio. Leeds have completed the signing of Lewis Bate from Chelsea, making him their fifth summer addition. England youth international midfielder Bate has signed a 3-year deal after travelling to Leeds yesterday to finalise his move and undergo a medical. Daily Mail. Off the books so far this summer. Moses, sale. Giroud, sale. Tomori, sale. Gehi, sale. Simeu, free transfer. Bate, free transfer plus compensation. Van Ginkel, free transfer. Brown, free transfer. Pantic, free transfer. Gilmore, loan. Caballero, released. Blackman, released. Marcos Llorente proposed to his girlfriend inside Atletico Madrid Stadium. ESPN FC. Crystal Palace are hoping to beat Leicester City to the signing of Schalke centre-back Ozan Kabak this summer. The Telegraph. James Maddison is the only player in the Premier League to have created 100-plus chances from open play and 100-plus chances from set plays since the start of the 2018-19 season. A man that can do both. Done deal. Everton have signed Demarai Gray on a 3-year deal from Bayer Leverkusen for an undisclosed fee. The contract includes an option for a 4th year. Bryan Gil-Eric Lamela swap deal between Tottenham and Sevilla is done. Here we go confirmed. Paperworks will be completed this weekend in order to announce the deal in the next days. Lamela and €25 million to Sevilla, Bryan Gil to Spurs, contract June 2026. Not the first time Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Thomas Tuchel have been pictured together since pre-season started. Something is cooking. He's staying, isn't he? There is nothing in the speculation over Eden Hazard returning to Chelsea this summer. Via Simon Johnson. Chelsea's Tammy Abraham is admired by Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta as the Gunners are interested in signing the striker this summer. Via The Athletic UK. Andre Pierre Gignac has played in Liga MX for 6 years and is Tigres' all-time top scorer. He scored a penalty against Mexico in the Olympics and apologized during his celebration. Mexico won the game by 4-1. Breaking. Arsenal are pushing to sign James Maddison this summer. Leicester want £65 million for the Englishman. Arsenal have prepared a £55 million offer and are willing to offer players as part of a swap deal and cash. The 24-year-old is willing to hand in a transfer request. Abraham is aware of Arsenal's interest, and would be open to the prospect of a move across London. Arsenal's preference would be to strike a loan deal, although Chelsea are understood to be keen to extract a fee of around £40 million. The Athletic. Real Madrid are in contact with Bayern Munich midfielder Leon Goretzka. Barcelona are preparing to make an offer for Lille and Portugal midfielder Renato Sanchez, although Arsenal are believed to still be top of the list of clubs trying to sign him. Chelsea's Tammy Abraham is open to the prospect of joining Arsenal this summer. Via Athletic. Former Arsenal defender David Luiz could join Mario Balotelli at Turkish Super League side Adana Demirspor. Daily Mail. Official, Emil Smith-Rowe signs a new contract with Arsenal until 2026, takes the number 10 shirt. According to FIGC, Christian Eriksen will not be allowed to play for Inter in Serie A unless he has the heart starting device removed. Gianluca Di Marzio. Manchester City have again insisted that they have no interest in signing Sporting player Nuno Mendes this summer. Manchester Evening News. The strikers linked to Chelsea will be easier to sign next summer. Erling Haaland is a case of an extreme price this year or extreme competition next season. Via Nizar Cancella. So what do they do then? Buy or wait for summer? Arsenal's number 10s in the Premier League era. Paul Merson. Dennis Bergkamp. William Gallas. Robin van Persie. Jack Wilshere. Mesut Ozil. Emil Smith-Rowe. The Smith is signed up. No Arsenal player provided more assists across the Premier League and UEL during the 2020-21 season than Emil Smith-Rowe, 7. Now he has the shirt to match. Statman Dave. Richarlison's game by numbers versus Germany. 50% pass accuracy. 28 total touches, 7 shots, 4 on target, 5 fouls, 3 goals, a threat throughout. Statman Dave. Ahmad has registered his first assist of the Olympics in his first appearance in the competition. Lovely composure to find Frank Cachere. Mason Greenwood, my toughest opponent. I've probably got to say, it might be a surprising one, but do you know, Joe Bryan, the one for Fulham. He allowed me no space, no time on the ball, when we played him home and away. It was one of my most difficult games for us. Sport Bible. Pedri is 18 years old. In his first senior season he played in 52 of Barcelona's 54 games, starting 40. He then went straight to the Euros and only missed 1 minute of Spain's 6 games. Now he's in Tokyo, and he just played 90 minutes of Spain's first game at the Olympics. Alex Mariba is upset that he was left out of the pre-season with Koeman for not renewing. Manchester City and Chelsea have already shown interest in the player, with the clubs willing to offer a salary of €6 million per season. Breaking: Chelsea's friendly against Drogheda United tonight has been cancelled. COVID-related, a member of the staff. Early reports suggest that the friendly has been cancelled due to a COVID outbreak with a member of staff, however it is unaware for which club. Tuchel's men will then face Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur as part of a series to raise awareness and funds for mental health charity Mind. Pierluigi Golini has flown out to sign for Tottenham, thanking Atalanta for being a second home, and assuring Spurs represented a big opportunity. Pedri has played 66 games since that start of the season for club and country. He played 629 of 630 minutes for Spain at the Euros, covering the most distance for his team. He's currently averaging a game every 5 days. 90 minutes today again. I just hope they don't regret this. Chelsea's intra-squad friendly ended 1-1 this evening. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Armando Broja on the scoresheet, both having excellent pre-seasons. Have heard more about how good Cho is looking so far. Arturo Vidal is not in Simone Inzaghi plans at Inter, and that has caused Boca Juniors to rekindle their interest in the Chilean midfielder. Boca Vice President Juan Roman Riquelme will now look to open negotiations with the Nerazzurri. La Gazzetta dello Sport. PSG goalkeeper Sergio Rico is attracting interest from various clubs including Besiktas, but has yet to fully commit to leaving. L'Equipe. Wijnaldum has arrived at PSG. I can't wait to experience the Parc des Princes as a Paris Saint-Germain player. When I played here in the Champions League with Liverpool, I was very impressed. Eugenio Wijnaldum equals new midfielder in town. Mino Raiola earns an average of nearly £800,000 for every transfer deal he completes. The Dutch-Italian agent's brashness and no-frills style of representation has earned him a reputation of being a nuisance to some clubs, with Sir Alex Ferguson labeling the 53-year-old a she-bag. Daily Mail. Pedri has played 63 games in 298 days. That's 1 game every 4 days and 17 hours. He's played in the Liga, Champions League, Euros, and is now representing his country in the Tokyo Olympics. He's only 18 years old, and the difference in how he looked at the start of the season and how he looks now is stark. The boy needs a rest. Sport Bible. Manchester United will look to offload Paul Pogba this summer after the Frenchman rejected the offer of a new contract worth £50 million. 90 minutes. Harry Kane is set for a £160 million transfer to Manchester City after Daniel Levy agreed to let the striker leave. He is understood to have shaken hands on a £400,000 a week deal with Man City. Daily Mail. Breaking: Real Madrid have rejected Manchester United's first offer for Rafael Varane. United's bid was €40 million plus €5 million as add-ons. Madrid want a fee closer to €70 million. There are risks. Willian will stay at Arsenal as he has no offers to leave the club so far. The player's €7.5 million salary per season makes clubs reluctant to go after his signing, making him a prisoner of his contract. Tottenham have an agreement on personal terms with Argentinian centre-back Cristian Romero until June 2026. It's not true that the player is refusing Spurs. Tottenham and Atalanta are now negotiating on the fee, still no agreement reached, talks on. Ampadu and Kovacic are expected to arrive in London this weekend and join the squad next week. Happy 34th birthday to youngest ever manager to win Germany's Manager of the Year award. Happy birthday, Julian Nagelsmann. Conor Gallagher has held talks with Crystal Palace and Leeds over a potential loan move this season. Official. Heung-min Son has signed his new contract with Tottenham until June 2026, confirmed. He wanted to stay. Fabio Paratici completed the deal together with Daniel Levy. Update: Goretzka, Man United offer Leon Goretzka a higher salary than FC Bayern. The next round of negotiations with Bayern will follow. Heung-min Son, it was already a big honor to play here for 6 years. The club have showed me massive respect, and obviously I'm very happy to be here. It's like home, especially with the fans, the players, the staff. There was no decision. It was easy. I'm so happy to be here and will be so glad to see the fans again soon. Son Heung-min is the only player to register double figures for both goals and assists in each of the last 2 Premier League campaigns. Chelsea will cut their Ireland trip short and are preparing to travel back to London today. Tiemwe Bakayoko should be back training today after self-isolating. Source close to the club. AC Milan are pushing to sign Hakim Ziyech on loan from Chelsea with an option to buy. Ziyech wants to know Thomas Tuchel's intentions before making a decision on his future. Calciomercato. Chelsea have made tentative approaches to the representatives of Robert Lewandowski over a deal that could see the Poland striker move to Stamford Bridge this summer. Kevin Palmer, Sunday World. Chelsea continue to keep an eye on Presnel Kimpembe and may sense an opportunity to tempt the PSG defender to London should his playing time and squad role change following the arrival of Sergio Ramos. Thomas Tuchel would likely need to sell before being able to pursue his former player. Lecquite via GFFN. Edouard Mendy on Chelsea. I am an ambitious person and I am always looking to improve. That's why I came here, to go up a level, to improve and be at a club with bigger ambitions. And that's what I found being at Chelsea. Chelsea want to get a new centre forward. Haaland is always the dream, a hard target to buy, and he remains the Chelsea big summer goal. The second option is Lukaku, but Inter Milan, till now, do not want to sell Romelu. Angelo Mangiant, Sky Italia. Atalanta have turned down Tottenham's first bid of €35 million plus €10 million bonuses for Christian Romero. Sky Italia. Robert Lewandowski would be interested in a move away from Bayern, but the German club wants to keep him, at all costs. It will take an extraordinary amount of money to convince Bayern to sell. Chelsea are really looking to recruit a world-class striker, and Lewer is one of the target. Chelsea trust Timo Werner and will keep him for at least another year. Nizar Cancella, goal. The first team plans for a week in Ireland have changed. They are preparing to come back to London early and travel back today. Tottenham are denying rumours about Harry Kane set to join Manchester City. Daniel Levy wants to keep Kane, there's nothing agreed between clubs. Manchester City are interested but there's no fee agreed. Only bid was 1 month ago, £100 million, turned down. Karim Benzema has tested positive for COVID-19, Real Madrid have confirmed. Casemiro has rejected a massive offer of €12 million per year from PSG. He currently earns €4 million per year at Real Madrid. Casemiro himself rejected the offer, informing him that he isn't looking for a change. Ian Marson will join Coventry City on a season-long loan next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for up-to-date news from all around the globe. Thanks for watching it with latest football news daily. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.